every Rosh Hashanah ends up being Rosh Chodesh. Rosh Hashanah, Aleph Tishrei. The other Rosh Hashanahs is Aleph Elul, Aleph Nisan, and the fourth Rosh Hashanah, Bishamai says is Aleph Shvat, and Beis Hillel says it's Chamisha Asa B'Shvat. So the question is, if every Rosh Hashanah, and because it's the beginning, it's supposed to be Rosh Chodesh, Aleph, why is Rosh Hashanah of Chamisha Asa B'Shvat, why is that in the middle? So that explains all the other Rosh Hashanahs show on the Avodah of a Yid mainly in mitzvahs. And there, the stress is Kabbalah Sil, how a Yid is giving himself over to the Eibishter. It means a Yid is putting himself aside, and he's very small now. He's doing what the Eibishter wants. Kiviyachol, he's out of the picture. Now only the Eibishter is in the picture. Comes Chamisha Asa B'Shvat. Chamisha Asa B'Shvat is not an Aved of Kabbalah Sil. Chamisha Asa B'Shvat is Shana Li Ilonis. Ilonis shows unlimited HaTorah with a Geshmak. What is the Elon all about? Elon is tiny. The fruits, you don't eat the fruits to be satisfied. If you want to be satisfied, you eat bread, grain, even vegetables. The fruits are more for a Geshmak. So Chamisha Asa B'Shvat is an Aveda of Limud HaTorah. Limud HaTorah with a Geshmak. So it's Rosh Hashanah, when we speak in our Avedas Hashem, Rosh Hashanah is the Rosh Hashanah for Kabbalah Sil, Aleph Tishrei is Kabbalah Sil. All the other Rosh Hashanahs are different Avedas, which are Rosh Chodesh. Rosh Hashanah Li'Ilonis means the Rosh Hashanah for a Geshmak. What does it mean, a Geshmak? That the Yid's whole mitzvah is one with Hashem. I don't have to put myself aside. Why am I putting myself aside? The opposite. I am one with Hashem. If I put myself aside, what do you mean? Hashem is missing over here. The Yid is one with the Eibush. The son, you tell the son, you know what? Put your seichel aside. Put your rotzen aside. If he puts his rotzen aside, he's not going to want to do what his father wants. My rotzen should do what my father wants. Why should I put it aside? Verkehrt, we tell the son, bring out your rotzen. Bring out your seichel. And then you'll be able to accomplish what your father wants. That's what Chamisha Asa B'Shvat is. The Levon has to be complete. The whole thing of Chamisha Asa B'Shvat is we should have a Geshmak, our Rotzen, our Geshmak, our Seichel should all be in Torah. That's what Chamisha Asa B'Shvat is. And not only in Torah, we should bring that Shleimus of the Levana, we should bring it into Kabbalah Sil and into mitzvahs. We're not taking away from Kabbalah Sil. There's another Aveda, which is called Kabbalah Sil, which that's on Rosh Hashanah, Aleph Tishrei is Kabbalah Sil, which then Takeh, and that comes into learning Torah, that sometimes we have to learn 101. And we have to remember that we have Kabbalah Sil. Like the Rebbe says, that has to be the avodah of Kabbalah Sil. But what is Chamisha Asa B'Shvat? What is that Rosh Hashanah for? That's Rosh Hashanah for Ilonis, for Geshmak. And that's Megala, that even in our Kabbalah Sil, we're not separate from the Eibush. Even our Kabbalah Sil is really one thing with Hashem. A Yid is one with the Eibush. A Yid is always one with the Eibush. The Rebbe says that will bring us to the Gili of La'asulavi. And La'asulavi will be in this Gala that every Yid is Melachim, every Yid is a Melech. What's Pshat will be in this Gala that we're the Melech? That we're one thing with the Eibishter. It's very interesting. In Mashiach, there's two terminologies. The Avdi David, Melech Aleya. Mashiach will be a Melech. That means his full glory, his full strength. And he's a Eved. To the Eibishter. And a Melech over the Yid. By every Yid is the two Avedas. We're our Melech. We have that Breitkeit. That's the Yin of Limud HaTorah. And we're supposed to bring that Breitkeit into mitzvahs. It happens a lot of times that Yid thinks he has to put himself aside. He puts himself aside. He's missing his Geshmak. He's missing his Rotzen. Who's going to serve Hashem now? What are you putting yourself aside? Fakir, you bring yourself. You're one thing with Hashem. Utilize everything you have for the Eibishter. And reveal in it how it's one with the Eibishter.